I'm Alan Weiss, and this is The Writing on the Wall. Today's episode of Writing on the Wall is Democracy in America. This was a famous book written in the 18th century by Alexis de Tocqueville, a French aristocrat who came to America and was startled by the democracy in this country. De Tocqueville predicted that someday America and Russia would be the two great powers in the world. And until the ascent of the Chinese more recently, he was absolutely right. This was required reading as a freshman at Rutgers in political science, and I have a bachelor's and master's in political science, and I'm a member of the National Political Science Honor Fraternity. That means you got all A's, basically. And so I'm fascinated by this book, I always was. But Tocqueville made his mark by talking about the potential for the tyranny of the majority, and today I think we're looking at the tyranny of the minority. I'm for equality. Who isn't? Who's sane? But I'm not for equity. I think an equal start, a level playing field, and we got some ways to go to create that, but not a guaranteed finish. I don't believe in a litmus test, proving that I'm a believer. I won't say they to refer to one other person. Recently, someone told me they didn't like my point of view, and I said the whole group, and they said, well, no, just Chris. That's how confusing this gets. I believe everyone deserves a fair shot. An 80-1 long shot just won the Kentucky Derby a couple of days ago. But the way we are today, I'm supposed to track your pronouns. People write to me in parentheses that she, her, him, he, it, what, whatever. I am not keeping a file of pronouns of everyone who writes to me so I can look them up and figure out how to address them. I'll call them Ms. Smith, or I'll call them Carl, or whatever. I guess if I had parentheses, it would say something like, Your Eminence, and the Prince. If I don't understand you today, and you have a grievance, I'm bigoted. But if I do understand you and tell you I agree, then I'm accused of being presumptuous, of pandering. You're guilty either way. I believe in diversity and talent. We need talent. We need creativity. Some people have more talents and skills than others. They deserve an equal start, equal opportunity to get there, but talent is innate in many cases. Biden's big mistake, in my opinion, with Ketanji Brown, who apparently is a brilliant jurist, was saying he was going to pick the best black female candidate, which immediately demeans her. If he had simply said, I'm going to nominate the best candidate around for the Supreme Court, and he nominated Ms. Brown, who would have argued? Her track record's brilliant. Her demeanor is wonderful. And she has apparently a great legal mind. Best candidate around. Why have to identify her with a smaller group? We need to stop demanding rights and start earning respect. I know that might be tough to hear, but I just hope I earn yours.